Good afternoon everyone and welcome to the stream. I'm Robert from the El Magnifico Games channel, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Given that it's Christmas, a time of human fellowship, I thought we would have an open Golf with Your Friends event. So this is a password protected game, lobby, but the password is Merry Christmas, all one word, lowercase. And absolutely anybody is welcome to join. And of course, it would be lovely to see you in chat, have a bit of a conversation as we play. But yeah, so Merry Christmas everyone, and I hope you enjoyed the game. Let's start. First course, Forest. If it should turn out that we don't get enough people, then I may swap over to Hollow Knight at some point. Oh, goodness me. Apparently I'm getting some sort of tutorial here. Oh dear, and there are graphical bugs. I do apologise about that. I don't know what's causing that. Hopefully it will stop. So this first shot's a bit tricky. I believe it's about 2.5 force. And you need to make sure that the right hand side of the triangle is touching that line there. Is it just 2 force? It's just 2 force. That's my faulty memory. I played this game quite a lot before, but I do have a very bad memory. Which is unfortunate, and Jen is ahead of me already. That's fine. This I do remember. It's 1.5 falls straight. Time's counting down, as you can see. Is this your intended setting? Yes. Usually when I would play just with friends, I would have no time limit. But I decided to put a time limit of 3 minutes and 30 seconds on today. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry about these graphical bugs. Hopefully it's not too distracting. And the game's hanging. Oh dear. I mean, I've played golf with your friends on stream before and I've never had this problem, so I don't know what to suggest. I may end up having to restart the game. Perhaps we'll see if we can get through Forest, and then depending on how that goes. This is pretty bad right now, and I need good timing here. Okay, I think I'll restart the game. I am so sorry about this. Not a good start, I know. Interesting, the game... My timing was well off there because I was distracted. It stopped hanging when I stopped holding down the left mouse button. So we'll see if we can get through Forest, and then I'll probably have to restart the game. Thank you, Jenny. Because we can't be having yellow trees, can we? Oh wow, it's not just the game that's hanging, my whole PC's struggling for some reason. That's not good. What could it possibly be doing? Alright, I do need to actually do something. I can't just put up with these glitches. So I'm going to restart the game, and hopefully we'll get this sorted before it becomes a major problem. Again, I apologise. Let me just hide the game window for a second. And we'll get this restarted. Yeah, rather embarrassing. I do apologise. So I'm just going to start it up and force it to run in OpenGL mode and see if that fixes the problem. Because of course OpenGL is... I assume it was using DirectX before, probably via Proton. Unless it was natively using... unless it's natively built for Linux, in which case it might have been using Vulkan. I haven't actually looked into it. Right, let's restart. Oh my. That's not good. I've got another little hang. I hope this isn't general system instability. Oh, I ran a system update. What was it, on Sunday? I wonder if my system's just completely broken. That would be bad. That would mean no stream. And would probably be very difficult for me to fix if the maintainers of Garuda Linux had somehow broken the system. Both memory and CPU usage look sensible, so that shouldn't be causing any problems. Let me check GPU usage. But I've been using this computer on Garuda Linux for a while since the update, and although I saw some oddities, nothing like this, not even remotely. Hang hang on, just going to check GPU usage. GPU looks fine. Nothing wrong there. Huh. Alright, we'll persevere. Alright, I've remade the lobby. Let me quickly bring the settings back up. Right, that looks good. Let me display the game again. There we go. So again, it's El Magnifico's lobby and the password is Merry Christmas. I mean, I'm not hopeful, I'll be honest, but let's be optimistic. And let's hope that's the end of the problems we're experiencing. You can't find the game, Jenny. I don't know why. And I don't have much I can suggest other than just refreshing and trying again. No, I probably shouldn't invite you, Jenny, because then that would bring up my entire friends list, and it's not like my friends have consented to having their Steam accounts displayed on stream. We can wait, I'm sure the lobby will show up. You might have to go out and back in again, Jenny. I haven't actually used the lobby browser before, so it may not automatically update. There we go. Right, let's try that again, and I pray we don't get the same graphical bugs. Oh no. Right, my graphics usage just went up to 100%. This is unplayable. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to end the stream here. Maybe I'll be back, maybe I won't. I am really sorry about this, but there's nothing I can do. This is clearly unplayable. Anyway, so maybe I'll be back later. Maybe I'll be back in 5 minutes. Maybe I'll be back in half an hour. Maybe I won't be back. My sincere apologies. And if I'm not back, Merry Christmas, everyone. Right, we should be back. Sorry about that. I managed to fix the problem. So I tried running Dark Souls and I verified that Dark Souls did actually seem to run. And once I knew that, of course, I suspected the problem wasn't to do with my system update. So I apologised if I, in any way, upset the maintainers of Garuda Linux. Doesn't appear to have been their problem. Appears that it was just a problem specific to Golf With Your Friends. And ultimately the solution seemed to be to go in Steam to the compatibility settings and tell it to run the Windows version of the game in Proton. That's what I'm doing now. that seems to work. Trying to run what I assume is the native Linux version doesn't work. I mean, at least not on my system. I don't know what to tell you. Obviously it should work, but there we go. Anyway, let's get into it. So, 2 force, as we learnt last time, with the right hand edge of the triangle touching that line there. And there we go. You'd almost think that I faked all those technical difficulties just so that Jenny didn't get a lead on me. Right, 1.5 force straight. To be clear, I've only played a few of the courses as much as this, so it's not like I have the whole game memorised like this, and there are holes even on this course that I'm sure could be done better than I know how to currently. Right, did I? Nope, I timed that wrong. That's a shame. Oh, I got away with it. Apologies for not testing better earlier on. Obviously Golf With Your Friends was not only a game that I had played on stream before, but I actually still had it installed from when we'd last played it on stream. And so I booted it up and got to the main menu, and I assumed, well, if there are no errors there and this literal installation of the game worked fine before, then without even thinking about it, I just intuitively assumed, well, it'll continue to work. But nope, apparently that's an unsafe assumption. Right, 2.5 full straight. Oh dear. The problem with this one is it seems to be pot luck if you get the hole-in-one or not. Like, I've played this course a lot, and 2.5 straight sometimes works perfectly, and sometimes it just doesn't work, like you just saw there. And I haven't been able to determine any difference that would explain that. Right, this one's very difficult. You need to use a less than half force. I think I've mucked it up, unfortunately. Yeah, I have. It's... In fact, I'll reset. I'll let my... Oh, is that not reset? Oh, is resetting... Okay, I need to change the settings to allow resetting. We absolutely should allow resetting of the ball, because I know there are some courses with bugs where if you don't allow resetting, it's possible for a player to get into a position where they literally cannot take a stroke. Like they might end up behind a wall or something like that. The idea obviously is to end up on the centre of that platform, and from there you can get a hole in 2 fairly easily. This one's straightforward, 2.5 force, straight. For those that are only just joining us, this is an open game, anyone can join. The lobby is called El Magnifico's lobby, and the password is Merry Christmas. This is an interesting one. We want about 3.5 force, but we have to time it just right. We're trying to hit the little triangle over there in the corner, which will bounce us towards the hole. But if you see these 2 rotating bars of metal, they're not quite in sync, and I think it's on the next rotation that I need to go. There we go. That's what you're trying to do. You have to wait till they are because one of them's slightly faster than the other, you need to wait till they're about rotating at the same, what would you even call it? Like, they're as close to being at the same point in the rotation as it's possible for them to be, and then you have to go well, at the right moment. I don't know how else to describe it. Excellent, excellent. Oh, Jenny's got a lead on me. It's only by one stroke, but it's a very real lead. Right, here you actually have a choice. You want to hit the little line there, where the two bits of wood connect, but you can either use 2.5 force or 3.5 force, and that will determine whether you bounce off that piece of wood back there and back before you end up in approximately the position I'm in. And then we want to go over here and collide here. I think that was about 2 3/4. I don't have all of these memorized, I should be clear. I've just played this so much that I have, I've built up a bit of an intuition. But only for the courses that I have played loads and loads of, like this one. Usually when I do golf with your friends with friends, this would be like the warm-up course that we would always do at the very start. Oh, blimey, I don't often get that. You just saw it demonstrated how it's possible to get a hole-in-one on this hole, but I would say I haven't got that down to a fine art yet. Although I know in theory you're trying to hit the right-hand portion of that triangle up ahead, and you're trying to do it with around 2.5 force. Actually, yeah, as Jenny's just shown, it's difficult to know how to line it up perfectly, and it's very, very easy, like Jenny just did, to be super close but not quite manage it. I don't know your settings. I wonder if we can collide in this game. If not, then should I always let you go first? No, I mean, I've turned collision on, and that's because that's part of the game. I don't like having collision off, because I don't think it's... I think it makes the game... There we go, we just collided. I think it feels very artificial to have collision turned off. It makes sense that if we're both little golf balls in the world and we end up at the same place at the same time, then we'll collide. Right, this is 3.5 force at the target to the right. You should end up here. It is possible to get a hole-in-2 here, but it's not easy. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Because you need to, obviously you need to go up here, but you see that little depression right ahead of us? In fact, maybe you can't see it very clearly. Right there. If you go in any of the other 3 holes that are there, you'll be taken, that's not the end of the hole. Those will just dump you out onto the green, and then you'll be reset. You need to go up the top here, but you need to angle it right so that you get spun around, and you get turned around, rather, I should say, such that you end up going in the direction of the hole, and that's not that easy. Yep, I missed it, so it's going to be a hole-in-3 for me. This one's a tricky one, or a tricky one to do well. I don't have this hole down to a fine art either. Yeah, looks like I'll get a hole-in-2. I've had holes in one on this one, but I've never managed to do it reliably. Sometimes I still get holes in 3s and what have you if I end up... It's not even that unlikely if the first stroke doesn't go well. You can easily end up in a position where it would be impossible to finish in just one more stroke. Oh dear, poor Jenny. I think that's a demonstration of the problem. She wasn't far enough down that she could get into the little gap there very easily. The angle was difficult. Oh dear, poor Jenny. This one you use, I think it's just over half force straight. You won't get a hole in one unless you're absurdly lucky. But a hole in two, not that difficult. This is a very... if you don't know this hole, this is a very easy hole to take lots and lots of strokes on. The conveyor belts will really make things difficult. It's only, again, because I've done this course. I mean, it probably is over 100 times at this point. But I know exactly what to do. This one's deceptively hard, because there's a conveyor belt that you must use to get to the other side. But if you use too little or too much force, you won't make it across. If you use too much force, then the ball collides with the conveyor belt too far down the conveyor belt, and it doesn't provide... I don't fancy my chances of getting a hole in three here. I think I'm better off repositioning. The conveyor belt won't be able to accelerate you enough. To get you to the other side, because there's not enough of its length left. That's if you use too much force, and if you use too little, it accelerates you too much, and you reach the other side, but then you just keep going and you go off the end, which is no good. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Very kind of you to say. Right. How do I enable retry shot mode? Allow players to retry their previous stroke. A retry will result in a stroke penalty. From last shot, from start. From start, I think we want. Because, like I say, we need to have retrying of shots enabled. Because on some holes, there are bugs. You can end up in impossible positions. Anyway, let's keep making our way through. Let's go to Haunted. Very spooky. I don't know Haunted anywhere near as well. As you can see, I didn't do very well there. Bogey. Right from the beginning. Notice that this hill we're coming up to, this ramp, is a bit lopsided. That's going to make this... Yeah, I didn't correct for it adequately. Makes it a lot harder than it would otherwise be. Oh dear. I made a pig's ear of that, didn't I? Again, for anyone that's joined us recently, this is an open game. Anyone can join. Actually, that's a good point. When can you join? Presumably you can't join when we're in the middle of doing a course. Or can you? I hadn't thought about that. Maybe I need to pause for like a minute after each game. After each course, I should say. To let people join. Oh dear. Poor Jenny's losing her lead. Right, this is a difficult one. You want to hit the plate that's on the table at approximately the right angle, but I've forgotten how much force you need to use. Let's try 3.5. That. This wasn't where I wanted to end up, but this isn't the end of the world either. Okay, I'll take a hole in 3 on this one. I know a hole in 2 is very doable, but I shouldn't be disappointed with a hole in 3, I don't think. I'm not sure if I said this earlier. In the event that we don't get people turning up that want to join us, then perhaps after an hour or so I might swap to another game like Hollow Knight. I wouldn't mind having another go at defeating Nightmare King Grimm, for example. But that's a plan B. Plan A is, of course, golf. Oh dear, bad luck, Jenny. Oh dear, poor Jenny. As you can probably tell, I'm playing very loose at the moment. I don't remember the angles or anything to do most of these holes optimally, or even well. No! Oh, that's unfortunate. Bogey. What angle do I want to use here? That's a good question. Something like that, maybe? Yeah. That worked, more or less. Now if I can get over here. I didn't use enough force. That's unfortunate. It would in theory be possible to get a par from here. But it's not going to be straightforward, as I say. There we go. Excellent. I think I'd have done well to do better than par on that particular hole. I'm sure a better player could have done better than a par very easily, but I'm not a very good player. I know in theory you can bounce off those targets there, and presumably there's a really good shot you can get from there. But I've never had any success doing so. So we'll be going the long way. We'll probably get a bogey here. Yeah, I'd have to really muck up to miss that, wouldn't I? Not that that couldn't happen. Right, full force. There we go. And now the best way to do this is to bounce. Oh, I may have actually rebounded far enough that this is going to be a problem. We'll have to see. Oh dear. Maybe not. No, I think this is doable. You can see what I'm trying to do. You bounce off the floor to end up next to the hole on the other side. I'm not sure how much force I should be using here, I'll be honest. Oh, I thought I may have had it there. If you do this well, of course you can get a hole in 3 quite easily. But unfortunately I'm going to struggle to... I won't even get par at this rate. Well, I'm over. I'll get a bogey. Right, here we want to bounce off the right-hand target of the 3 targets that are in front of us. And we need to use full force for that. Yep, Jenny just showed exactly how it's done. Hello, Jenny. Boink. There we go. think this is about 2.5 force. Nope, more than that. Oh, Jenny's done it. 2 3/4. 2 3/4, I should say. Yep, that seems to have done it. Now we just need to get a bit closer. And we should be golden. Excellent. There's 2 ways you can go here, either on the left or the right. I'm going... Oh, I thought it was a bear head, but it's not at all. It's got antlers. I don't know what that is. Like a cross between a bear and... I mean, look at those teeth. It's like a cross between a bear and an elk. But as I was saying, there's 2 ways you can do this. The way I'm trying to do it, or you can go the other way through the gorilla's legs. As you do. Oh dear. That's less than ideal. Yep, sometimes this works very well. Sometimes, as you can see, it doesn't work very well at all. This is an open game to anyone that's just joined us. Password is Merry Christmas. Lobby name is El Magnifico's Lobby. Absolutely anyone can join us. Ah! Nearly had it there, I think. I'm going to lose a lot of strokes here, I think. In fact, I may run out of time. It genuinely doesn't usually go this badly. Usually I get on par or less using this method, but today doesn't appear to be my day. Maybe if I reposition slightly, it'll just change the randomness in my favour, or not. Well, I'm determined to keep trying this way. Oh dear. Am I going to run out of run out of time? Of strokes. No! I thought I had it. I didn't have it. So close indeed. I have never known such atrocious luck here. 30 seconds left, I don't think I'm going to make it. Okay, the game decided to reset me. No, I don't have enough time left. I'm about to take an enormous stroke penalty. Alright, that was a silly one anyway. Finished with a penalty of 50 strokes. Oh well, I won't be winning this game, but that's fine. Sorry for you, but let's see, maybe I will suffer the same later. Well, I hope not. Bad luck, Jenny. Right, this one's tricky. You want just under full force, straight. You have to time it right so that you catch the updraft from the cauldron. Excellent, excellent. Right. Bounce off the right side there. Now we need to make it... You can go to the right or left side here. It doesn't make much difference. And here we go. A fairly easy birdie. Excellent. That was close. I am going to be a little out of position here. But that's fine, that'll cost me at most one stroke. Alright, we're fairly well positioned here, so let's go up and round. With a bit of luck, I can get a par. There we go. Oh, well done, Jenny. That was a very nice stroke. Oh dear. It sounds strange, but I have got stuck at this bit a few times before. It's not necessarily as easy to get across here as you might think. I'm not sure why. It looks like it should be easy. There we go. We're over. Oh dear. Oh dear. Triple bogey. Well done, Jenny. Oh, Oasis next. Okay, let's just wait, I don't know, 1 minute in case anybody wants to join. Hope people are enjoying the stream. Hope people are enjoying the holiday period. Goodness, tomorrow's Christmas Eve, isn't it? Already. for those that celebrate, I hope you've already done all your Christmas shopping and your wrapping and what have you. I know how stressful that can be to try and get all that done at the last minute. Right, okay. Let's carry on, shall we? Right, I think this is 1 3/4 straight, because there's a hole at the top of that mound, that ramp in front of us. There we go. Which gets you really rather close to the finish. There we go, we've got a birdie. Oh, blimey. I don't often get that. Not complaining, though. Oh dear, poor Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. I think this is just below 3 straight that you need. Like 2.8-ish, 2.9-ish, somewhere around there. There we go. This is a deceptively difficult hole. Because you need a very precise amount of force to get up the top and stay up the top. But the exact amount of force you need varies drastically depending upon what distance you are from the hole. So, honestly, Jenny did very, very well there getting a 3. Because it can be very difficult, as I say, working out how much force you need. Because every time you miss and roll back down, the amount of force you need next time changes. Right, we want to use full force on the left here. So kind of you to have said that. Oh, it's true. Right, this one, once you're up the top, I found the best strategy is to work out the right amount of force to dunk the ball in the hole. Starting at about 2.5 and working your way up or down based on how close you are. Oh dear. It is tricky, as you can see. And it's easy to not get par, but I don't know of a better way to do it. Oh, that was very close. Oh, well, that works. So, triple bogey? I'll take a triple bogey on that one. And then we want to end up on the right hand side of that slope here. Because there's 2 holes you can fall into, and one will take you straight to the hole and the other one won't. I know we want to hit the flat part of the middle pillar, but I don't remember how much force we use. I think that was too much. Yes. Here we go. So I'll even be getting par here. Full force straight. That's the best way here, I think. Didn't get a hole in one, but that's fine. Nothing wrong with the birdie. This one's pretty straightforward, as you can see. Oh dear, poor Jenny. Not sure what went wrong there for her. Excellent, par. That's the path I just took is the best path I know of. Although Jenny seems to have taken another path that was equally as good. I didn't notice how she did that. Right, if I'm careful here, I should be able to get into the water. Yes, in one stroke. And now I need to time my jumping appropriately. Get over here. Excellent. So that was all one stroke, technically. Jumping doesn't count as a stroke. There's a birdie. I went to the top, then went down. And I finished the previous hole with the same number of strokes as you did. I'd probably have to actually see what you did to be sure. So I'm not sure when you say you went down, I'm not sure where to. Because that could describe the path I took. Right, this is a tricky one. Not this part of it, but this hole overall. There's at least two ways I know of to... Okay, that was some weird physics. There's at least two ways I can think of to... I'll wait for Jenny to go. Two ways that I know of to do this. One is to bounce off the rotating platform from where I am now. Once Jenny has... Oh, that was weird. She just seemed to zip to the exit. I think that happens when the game desyncs. I think she must have been taking strokes and game just thought she was there when she wasn't. Perhaps that also explains that strange physics where she appeared to be an immovable object and we didn't even bounce off her. Anyway, one way is to go down there and try and ride down the middle of the rotating platform, which can work. I think that's Jenny's preferred method. Or there's bouncing off the platform here, but you have to wait for it to be at the right point. I didn't quite manage there. To be clear, this is not one I'm very good at. This particular hole, and I'm very impressed with the 5 strokes Jenny took. Clearly I won't be completing this in so few strokes. Not quite how I intended it, but it works, so I'll take it. I went in front of the bridge, tried to go at the centre, then aim at the right corner on the opposite side of the bridge, and you'll be on top of the platform. Right, this one requires timing. So if we look at that that little section of stone that's moving up and down, we should be able to make a count of 2 each time it moves. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. It's all about getting the timing right. From here we need to reposition slightly, and then we want to get over the other side here, but we don't want to end up in the sand, because in this game sand is a very, very high friction substance and you will just get stuck. And you can lose quite a few strokes just because you're stuck in sand. There we go. Can't complain about a par under these circumstances. Oh, bad luck, Jenny. There's an element of timing here too, but obviously it's not as difficult. Right, now we want to go with the other side. The trick here is not to use too much force. If you use too much force, you miss that bit. The go faster arrows on the other side. Oh dear. Oh well, we made it. Somehow I'm still up below par for the course. I've forgotten how much force to use here. But ideally I want to end up exactly where I am. Excellent. And then we go down here. Then we... Nope. I needed more force than that, clearly. Well done, Jenny. Yeah, I was worried about that. Full force is too much. And however much I used last time, which was what, like 3.5, was too little. Oh well. We're here now. I'll be finishing... It'll be a double bogey. I'll be finishing below par again, but we did make it. Oh, and now I'm below par for the course. I very much doubt I'll be making up for that. Some of these holes coming up are... I think we've already gone through the hardest holes, but some of these aren't. Are difficult to finish in par. Alright, we need to end up here, because counterintuitively, if you try to use that ramp to get to the other side from down there, it's almost impossible. It is doable, because I've done it before, but never consistently. You have to, as an intermediate step, go up the top. I don't fully understand why, in terms of the mechanics, but that's just what I found. So I think, using the method I've just outlined, the best you could do is bogey. So presumably there is a better way to do this hole, but I don't know what it is. Oh dear. Bogey again. Oh, well done, Jenny. She finished on par. Here you can go to the right or the left. I tend to prefer the right. Make sure you use enough force that you end up here in one stroke, because it's easy not to. Oh well. Oh dear, what happened to Jenny? Blimey. Oh, I see where you are. And I see what you're trying to do. That was a good idea. Shame it didn't work. Look at all the bushes popping in as the camera gets closer to them. I would assume that this, given the specs of this PC, we should be able to play on much higher graphical settings. And in theory, there's no reason that shouldn't work, since going over to the Windows version of the game seems to have fixed the problems we were having earlier. But somehow I didn't want to risk it earlier, just in case. You know, having almost had to cancel the stream entirely. So we'll just wait a few minutes to see if anyone else wants to join us. Let's go with Bouncy Castle. I've only played this one once before, and that was a few days ago. So I certainly do not know the optimal way of playing this one. Right, looks like it's just us again. So, let's start. Very cheerful music. Almost playful even. Oh, is Jenny gonna get a hole in one? Oh, well done, Jenny. Very impressive. It's not quite the same, but this music almost makes me think of like Nintendo music. Thank you. You indeed did not need to hit too hard for the previous half. Very interesting music. I think I had the music turned off when I played this the first time, so this is my first time hearing it. I think I get the idea. That's going to be interesting. Get the timing right as much as anything else. Nope. Never mind. Oh, I forgot. This one just keeps going. I don't think I used enough force. Although that may have given me the force. Yes! That was a bit of luck. I'll do well to get this in par. But we can try. Hello, Jenny. Hey! I think we've done it. Did I just see Jenny? Yep, poor Jenny. There we go. Last time I tried this bit, I failed terribly. Yep, that did not go well. Is this bait? Is it possible to get over there with the right timing? Yes, apparently. I'm not sure I could do that again. Let me check what's up ahead. So I do actually need to just predominantly go straight, and I should make it there. How much force though? Probably quite a bit. Let's try three force. That was too much. Oh well. Even though I played that relatively poorly, we'll still finish on a birdie. So can't complain about that. Interesting. I had a bad feeling that might happen. Oh well, at least we've got a better angle now. Looks like we'll be finishing on a bogey. Oh, we're still on par. I won't finish this course on par, mind you. What's up ahead? We go there, then we go over there. It's going to be hard. Guess I should try full force and see what happens. Oh, I think Jenny and I collided. That won't have helped. Going to be easy. No, we did not collide. Are you sure? Hey! Birdie. I assume that the conveyor belt thing would pick you up and try to move you to the side. How much force are we going to need? Let's try 1.8-ish? No, not quite enough. 1.5-ish from here? No. Oh dear, this is not going well for me. Just over 1.5, but no. Well, at least I'm in a better position now. I should be able to do it from here. 1.5 straight. Well, I say straight. No! Oh no. I don't think I'm going to be under par anymore. I'm gonna reposition. That's probably the most sensible thing to do from here. No. Although, no such luck. What about we try to get to the area without the orange arrows and try to get up? I mean, try to get over here first. Yeah. Just under 1.5. No! I might run out of time and or strokes here if I'm not careful. I think it's fair to say I'm going to be under par. Sorry, over par I meant to say. I won't be under par. Right. 1 1/4-ish. There we go. 14 strokes, goodness me. What is that, a uni-decker bogey or something? I've probably miscalculated that. Or misnamed it, or both. Okay, that's not the way. Blimey. I was about to tell you it's not going to work. I've just read that message from the previous hole. You tend to hit too hard. Well, I think last time I didn't hit hard enough. There we go. That's what we like to see. Oh dear. Nearly. Oh well. Nothing wrong with par. I wonder if you can actually use the hot air balloon to get to the hole or not. Bad luck, Jenny. Right, where am I going from here? Okay. Oh no! I did a bad job there. What? Blimey. Okay, they hit twice, I see. Just a quadruple bogey. This looks very difficult. Okay, well, I'll do my best. No. Nearly there. Well done, Jenny. No. No again. Thank you, you're nearly there. Where are we going now? Over here, I suppose. Then over here, I suppose. From here it gets a little difficult. I'm not sure this has actually helped me very much. Getting some bad at this. Right, then up. Oh, not quite par. But we got a bogey. Oh dear, poor Jenny. She doesn't seem to have had an easy time of it this time, on this occasion. Sad times. Jenny's almost lost her lead. I remember this one being particularly difficult last time I tried it. Oh, never mind. It's a shame. It's nearly a hole in one. Bad luck, Jenny. Wow, you're over the worst bit now, Jenny. Ooh, yep, I think that was too much force. Bad luck. What? I'd clearly forgotten all about this. Huh, somehow I don't remember this at all. Oops, wrong way. Okay, I'm not going to rely on those conveyor belts to help me. I suspect there probably is a way to use them to your advantage, but I don't know what that is. Well, that certainly wasn't to my advantage. I'm not going to finish on par, am I? Okay, hopefully we're through the worst of it. Oh dear. Why aren't we rolling down? We're on a slope, aren't we? That's strange. Nope, didn't quite manage it. Slowly pass through the fans, that's what you need to do. Very close. The scores, I mean. Ah, I remember this one. It's just a quiz to see if you're paying attention. You go to the tunnel which corresponds to the figure that has a sword raised. You'll have the same symbol over the tunnel as is on the shield of the figure with the sword raised. Excellent, eagles all round. I wonder if it's possible to get better than an eagle. I'd assume not. It'd be rude not to. No! Okay, full force was not the solution there. Get to? Let's see. Okay. No. I thought I had it, but I didn't. Did the exact same thing again. There we go. All I did was aim slightly more to the left, so I'd miss the protruding bat thing. On the right hand side. Oh, this course, Bouncy Castle, is a DLC course, by the way. You have to pay extra for it. The others we played come with the base game. Blimey. Jenny nearly got a hole in one. Goodness. Right, I think we'll do the Escapist next. That's the one I usually do to wrap up when I play this game. Because it doesn't look like we're going to have anyone else joining us. So I might do some Hollow Knight for the rest of the stream after the golf. That's my thinking. Oh, thank you, Jenny. It is possible to get a hole in one here, but I've never been able to do it consistently. I know it's got something to do with aiming to the left and using about 3 force. Oh, there you go. Not sure I could repeat that, but I've shown that it's possible. Here you want to use, what, about 3 force on the left-handmost part of that triangle, the right-hand triangle. That gets you in a good position to get a hole in too. Yep, you demonstrated how to do a hole in one just now. I've missed out on the opportunity of getting a hole in 2 here. But a hole in 3 should be straightforward enough. There we go, bogey. This is another course that I've played a lot, so I know it quite well. Yep, the chair hooks were annoying. In this case, sorry, I use a chair leg to slow me down. Right, you want about 1.5 force. There we go. It's very easy to muck up that the shot bouncing off of the oven doors. Too little or too much force, very easy to end up down the bottom. This one you want to use a little over 3 force if I recall correctly, and try and hit the right hand side of the chef's hat. Oh, I think Jenny may have saved me there. Not that she had any choice in the matter. Oh dear. There we go, we're pretty well placed here. Excellent, birdie. Right, this is another timing one. Although the timing's not that hard, as you can see. Oh dear, this isn't really where I want it to be. That's going to cost me at least 1 stroke. But that... excuse me? I've lost 2 strokes here. Okay, a hole in 2 should be very doable here, but today's not my day. Blimey. That was unexpected. Camera clipping through the world. Right, about 1.8 falls here. That gets you over here. Then you need to use a little over 3 force and aiming at the gate. You need to get past the security guard, of course. There we go. That couldn't have gone any better. Now we just... if you can get past the dogs in 1 stroke, which I failed at. Oh dear, and Jenny collided with me. Sorry, Jenny. No! There's another stroke that cost me. Oh, I was set up for an eagle there. I ended up with just par. Never mind. And poor Jenny's going to get a bogey. I'm not sure if we collided again. We collided once. I'm not sure if when I took the other shot and went off course, if that was a collision or not. Right, here we just want to use a fair amount of force. Let's say 2.5 as an approximation. Straight. I didn't get the hole in 2. But a fairly easy hole in 3. Can't complain about that. Okay, 3.5 force straight when the security guard isn't in the way. And we jump. Somehow I got knocked to the right there. That doesn't usually happen. I usually end up hitting the other side there in the centre. You just keep on going straight. I'm not sure why I ended up going to the right, but in the end it didn't matter. Still got the eagle. Right, this is about 1.8 force, I want to say. Just past the chair. Yes! Okay, that's the shot I just took there is a tricky one, I would say. And then we want to use just over 2 force to try and do that. Blimey. Okay, very, very, very rarely do I manage to get a hole in 2 on this particular hole. I know in theory how to do it, I just demonstrate. It's just usually things don't come together that well. And I went to the left. I suspect we collided. Oh, that would explain it. Right, we want full force to the right. And with any luck, we should end up here. Yep. So again, fairly easy hole in 2. Right, this one is a trickier one, I would say. Difficult to do this one well. Without just plain luck. Okay, I should be able to get a fairly... Oh, Jenny! We collided. I was about to say I should be able to get a fairly easy par, but now that's going to be a bogey by the looks of things. Sorry about that. That's fine. That's the game. Oh dear. That's making my life a lot harder. Oh, I'm really mucking this up. Usually you can get a hole in 2 on this one, but I'm not going to this time. Oh! By a stroke of luck, I'll probably get a hole in 3 though. Well, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Oh, Jenny got the hole in 2. Well done. Right, this next stroke you have to be really precise. Do you see the rock that's right in front of me? Now, we can see 4 faces. There's a top face, a left face, a middle face, and a right face. You want to hit the left face, but you need to hit it on the right half of the left face. So that bit. Imagine dividing that the left-hand face right down the middle. You want the right half of it, and you need to use about 3 1/4 if I recall correctly. It's quite sensitive. And you end up over here. Usually I end up more like over there, but still, this is a workable position. And now we just need to try and get up there, which is going to probably take us about 1.5 or just over. But I'm going to have to try and curve it so that we end up in the hole. Blimey, eagle. I wasn't expecting to get a hole in 2 after the first stroke. A hole in 2 is exactly what you can do on this hole, obviously, because I've just done it fairly reliably. But that wasn't the easiest position we ended up in after the first stroke. Bad luck, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. Right, here we want to use 2 1/4, and we want to aim it so that we end up on the other side without colliding with that pillar over there. Excellent. This is a perfect position to be after the first stroke. Now we want to use, I don't know how much force, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go with about 2 3/4 as a guess. And we want to curve round over. And okay, I won't be able to finish this hole as quickly as it would be possible, in theory, because I would need to be slightly further over so that I could actually see the water. So I'll use 1 stroke to correct my position, and another stroke to get to the other side. Okay. And then it takes another stroke to get up the top. That's just under 3, about 2 3/4, and if I curve it... Nope, didn't manage it. So I got it on par. It is possible to get a hole in 4 on this one, but it's very difficult to do it consistently. Okay, so one last call. Does anyone want to join us? It's a this game's open to the public. The password is Merry Christmas. I'll wait another minute for people to either post in chat or to just turn up. Assuming no one's interested, I'll probably jump over to Hollow Knight now. But if you are interested, by all means join us. As I say, I'm doing this for Christmas. This is an opportunity to join in the game. How is everyone right now? Having a good holiday period? I'll wait 30 more seconds to see if anyone wants to join, and if they don't, I'll hop on Hollow Knight. Got all that Christmas shopping done for those that have Christmas shopping to do? Yep, I'm having a good break, and you? Not too bad, can't complain. Okay, judging by the lack of response in chat, and no one having turned up in the lobby, I'm going to assume that no one wants to join us for any more rounds. So that's fine. I'll just head off, go with your friends now then, and I'll head on to Hollow Knight. And perhaps we'll have another go at taking on Nightmare King Grim, that was his name. Just wait for the game to start up. That's odd. OBS, why are you not recognizing the fact that Hollow Knight has started? I suspect you're not refreshing your list of windows. There it is. And now I show that. Excellent. Let me update the stream information before I forget. Hey Grumpy Monk, how are you? You didn't want to join us for golf, did you? Because I've literally just closed Golf with Your Friends down. You're welcome to join us if you'd like, though. Oh, actually, I'll wait for your reply before I update the stream information. You're doing good. Wonderful news. Okay, I'll assume that you hadn't intended to join us for golf. Okay. Nightmare King Grim. Let's change the game to Hollow Knight. Oh, would be fun, but HK works. Okay, no, that's okay. We can do some golf. I take it you have golf with your friends? Okay, I've put that back. No, it's alright. It's just I had planned this as a sort of Christmas event that we would all do some golf with your friends, but it had just been Jenny and me for the last however long it had been, so I assumed people weren't all that interested. No, but I don't even know how I can stay here, so no worries. Oh, would you prefer I do Hollow Knight? Either's fine with me. If you would enjoy doing even one game of golf with your friends with us, then I'm more than happy to do that. But you prefer Hollow Knight? Okay, fair enough. Sorry for the confusion. Okay, let me boot up Hollow Knight again. Can you tell that I'm not a professional streamer? Okay, let's put this back. Hollow Knight. And we change that to Nightmare King Grim. I do warn you, there's a good chance I won't manage to defeat him tonight. That I will just be, as has happened previously, spending an entire stream banging my head against the proverbial wall trying to take out a boss that is just too much for me. But we'll do our best. Okay, so I've changed the stream information. We're currently streaming Hollow Knight. I suppose to make my life easier I should probably split this into 2 different files for uploading.